Family, listen to me carefully. This must reach you before tomorrow. The energy that began on September 3rd and will last until September 5th is not just another passing wave. This is not background noise in the universe. This is not something you casually acknowledge and move on from. This is a divine alignment, a window, a cosmic delivery. And the universe has been preparing it for you for months, even years. Right now, the vibration around you is shifting. The signals are being sent. The whispers are getting louder. And if you ignore it, if you distract yourself, if you brush it aside as coincidence, you risk closing the door on blessings that were already on their way to your life. I need you to feel this, not just hear it. For some of you, these last few weeks have felt heavy. Old patterns resurfaced, relationships were tested, opportunities seemed delayed. And you may have asked yourself, why is this happening? Why do I feel like I'm circling the same lessons again and again? But the truth is, the universe was preparing you, clearing the debris, making sure that when this window opened on September 3rd, you were in a position to actually receive, not just desire. Because receiving requires alignment. Receiving requires that your heart, your mind, and your spirit are tuned to the same frequency. This 3-day period, September 3rd through September 5th, is what I call a sacred pause, a divine checkpoint. It is not random. It is designed for you to become still enough to notice what is being handed to you. Blessings don't always arrive wrapped in gold or tied with a ribbon. Sometimes they arrive as clarity in your thoughts, a sudden realization about your purpose, an unexpected message, a dream that feels more real than waking life, or even an uncomfortable truth that forces you to move in a new direction. If you ignore these signs, you're telling the universe, "I'm not ready." And when you say you're not ready, the universe will withhold. Chosen ones, this is where the danger lies. Many will spend these days scrolling endlessly, numbing themselves, complaining, doubting, distracting. But those who are awake, those who are aware, those who are listening right now, you are being called to a higher level of responsibility. You are being called to step out of autopilot and step into intention. Every thought, every action, every decision in these 3 days matters more than usual, because the vibration is amplified, the frequencies are heightened, and when energy is heightened, manifestation accelerates. What you think about comes closer. What you believe becomes louder. What you ignore becomes invisible.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you.
Ask yourself right now, what is the universe trying to hand me? Where have I been refusing to listen? What blessings have been circling, waiting for me to simply open the door? This could be the breakthrough you've been praying for, the peace you've been begging for, the opportunity you've been chasing. But if you are closed, if you are distracted, if you keep repeating old patterns, you might miss it. That is why I am saying this must reach you before tomorrow. Think about it. Why do so many spiritual traditions emphasize sacred windows, holy days, divine portals? Because time is not flat. Time is layered with significance. Certain dates carry energy. Certain alignments unlock doors. September 3rd, 4th, and 5th are carrying the energy of divine delivery. And when the delivery man comes to your door, you don't stay asleep. You don't leave the package unattended. You don't ignore the knock. You open. You receive. You say thank you. And then you put that blessing to use. For some of you, this blessing may come in the form of relationships being tested. If something feels like it's falling apart right now, it's not punishment. It's revelation. The universe is showing you what cannot go with you into the next chapter. If you cling to what's crumbling, you'll block what's being built. For others, it may come through financial shifts. Unexpected expenses may appear, but don't panic. Sometimes the old has to leave for the new to arrive. And for many of you, it's going to show up in the stillness of your own heart. That quiet moment when you suddenly know what you need to do, who you need to become, what step you've been avoiding. That clarity is the gift. That alignment is the blessing. But again, if you dismiss it, you risk losing the very thing you've been waiting for. You see, divine alignment is not about perfection. It's about position. Are you positioned to hear? Are you positioned to notice? Are you positioned to receive? Because the universe can pour blessings all around you, but if your vessel is upside down, if your mind is too distracted, if your spirit is too cluttered, nothing will enter. These 3 days are about turning your vessel upright, positioning yourself to catch what is being poured. And I know, some of you might be asking, how do I not ignore it? How do I align myself during this window? The answer is simple, but not easy. You slow down. You pay attention. You pray. You meditate. You journal. You listen to the quiet nudges instead of the loud distractions. You say no to things that drain you, and yes to the things that call your spirit higher. You treat your thoughts like seeds, because in this energy window, seeds grow faster. Plant only what you're willing to harvest. These days, September 3rd through September 5th, are not about doing more. They are about doing less, but with more intention. Sit with yourself. Be still. Pay attention to synchronicities. Notice the repeated numbers, the random encounters, the sudden insights. The universe is speaking, but it won't scream. It whispers, and only those who are still enough will hear. I want you to remember something. Every blessing requires a receiver. If the universe is handing you peace, but you choose chaos, you won't experience it. If the universe is sending you clarity, but you drown it in distraction, you won't see it. If the universe is opening a door, but you keep staring at the one that closed, you won't walk through. Divine alignment is not passive. It requires your yes, your awareness, your willingness. That's why ignoring these days is dangerous. Not because the universe wants to punish you, but because the universe honors free will. If you say, "I don't care, I'm too busy, I'm too distracted," the universe will say, "So be it," and the opportunity will pass. But if you lean in, if you open your eyes, if you set your intentions, you will step into a flow that feels almost miraculous. Things will begin to align, conversations will shift, doors will open, peace will settle in your spirit. That is what is available to you, but only if you don't ignore it. So, family, I'm urging you, before tomorrow, choose awareness. Before tomorrow, choose intention. Before tomorrow, choose to be still enough to receive. The next 2 days are not ordinary. They are sacred. They are divine. They are for you. And when you walk through them with awareness, when you honor them with attention, you will look back weeks from now and realize that these 3 days changed everything. This is why I'm telling you. This must reach you before tomorrow. Because what the universe is about to give you is too important to miss. What the universe is aligning for you is too powerful to ignore. Don't let distraction steal your blessing. Don't let doubt block your alignment. Don't let fear blind you to what is already here. Step into it. Receive it. Honor it. These 3 days are not just dates on a calendar. They are a doorway, and that doorway is open now.